Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video, guys, I'm going to explain why it's just as important to watch the game than to play in it. What do I mean by that? Well, it's very simple, guys. It's hard to play in the game and observe it at the same time. You need someone on the outside who have a better view of vision, who's more observant, who can watch without the stress level, who can watch without being distracted, who can watch without having to watch their back, who can watch the game of life. And observe the mistakes, the errors, the miscalculation, the misjudgments, the emotional reactions. Make those observations. Take note of it. Document it. And then they are able to relay the information back to the players. But in life, guys, you are in the game. You are in the game. You're playing the game of life. So who's watching your back? Who's observing for you? Who's taking notes of your mistakes? Who's jotting down your errors? Who's observing your emotional responses to different situations in the game? The answer is no one, guys. The answer is no one. That's why it is so important to take a step back at the end of the week, at the end of the month, and observe the game. You may have to take some time off. But see, the Matrix don't want you to take any time off to make that observation. The Matrix wants you in the game 24/7. And by the time you've made a mistake, made that critical error, by the time you get the blue screen, it's too late. But if you would have had somebody watching your back, watching the game while you was playing, you would have been in a better position to win, or to play better, or to get better. And see, guys, that's why having a mentor or a parent or an uncle or a brother, somebody who's been through the game, who's played the game before you, that's why it's good to listen. You don't have to play the game exactly like they played it, but most games have similar experiences in situations where you can do better, where you can play better, you can train harder, you can be more observant, depending on the position that you're playing. But the point is, guys, not to get too specific, the point is sometimes it's better to not be in the game, to be on the sideline. Like, everybody want to be in the game. That may not be the best position to be in at certain times of your life. You have to be intelligent enough to know when you need to be on the sideline. See, guys always look at the guys on the sideline, the bench warmers, the people on the sideline, as though they're, they're not good enough to play. No, the guys on the sideline are valuable. You need people on the sideline. You need the coach. He's on the sideline. He's watching the game. He's observing the defense and the offense. He's observing the speed of the play. He's observing the referees, what they're watching. He's observing. He's watching. And then when when the game is over, he's done, they go and watch the replay. So the coach not only watch the game, watch you play in real time, he now go and watch the replay. And you can watch the replay also. But the replay of the game is not as accurate as it is in real time. It's not as accurate, because in real time you can involve your emotions and how you're responding as an observer. As an observer, you can fix an error in real time. As an observer, you can fix it. So, okay, next time we're gonna do it this way. As an observer, because you're still in the game. You are still in the game, so you can make changes to your moves, your plays in real time. But if you're watching a rerun, you got to wait until the next game. And who else is going to be watching the rerun? Your opponent. So guys, never assume you got another opportunity. You got to play the best game that you can play now. And sometimes you have to take a step back. Sometimes you got to take a step back and be an observant. Watch the game. Take note. Get your bullet points together. See where you can improve. See where you can pull back. See where your emotions were involved. See where you overreacted. See where you could have stood your ground. See where you could have loosened up a little bit. See, guys, all those key points have matters in the end results. They all have impact in the game. Certain things that you do in the game of life have a greater impact than other things. So you want to prioritize those impacts. And the only way you can know which of your decisions have the greater impact is to observe. It's to be observant and see that this job or this relationship, which one of them impacted me the most to be better or worse? Did buying this house, was that the best decision? At that point in my life, was moving and taking this job over here, was this the best decision? Is this relationship good for me right now? How is it impacting my life? Is this relationship making my life better or worse? Is this job making my life better or worse? You got to weigh the pros and the cons. And guys, you got to remember, like, there are several games that you're playing all at one time. You're playing the relationship game. You're playing the work game. You're playing the family game. You're playing the friendship game. You're playing the social game. You're playing all these games at one time. And you're going to make mistakes. You're going to have some bad calls in your life. You're going to make some bad calls in your life because you're also the referee. So you're going to make some bad calls in your life. And since you're also the coach, you got to realize when you need to pull back and let somebody else make a decision. Consider somebody else's point of view. Put somebody else in the game. See? So we got all these personalities, all these masks, all these games that we play every day in our lives. And we try to merge all these games together and just mix them up into one big mess. No. No, you have different fields for different sports. You're not going to play basketball on the football field. You're not going to play soccer on a tennis court. That's the same way with your life. Every game that you play have a different court. There are different rules in every game that you're playing in your life. You can't play the same work rule as you do when you play your home rule. That people say, don't bring your work home and don't take your home to work, because there's different rules. And when you are operating in real time under the influence and the pressure of the matrix, you can't think that logically. That's why you need a mentor or a coach, somebody to help you think. Say, listen, the rule that you're trying to play over here don't apply to this game. It does not apply. So that's where you have your inside voice and your outside voice. You have your radical brain, and then you have your analytical brain. So guys, at this day and age in society, guys, the information is out there. And you got to use artificial intelligence or some other type of intelligence as another brain. AI is another brain, guys, that you can use to maximize your life. I'm not even kidding. Accessorize your life with the technology that's available to make you a better person. Look it up, guys, or listen to my YouTube video. I'm explaining to you right now. So sometimes pulling yourself out of the game and being an observant, being the coach full time, because most of the time you're the coach part time, but be the coach full time for a period of your life, for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Take some notes. See how you can improve each movement. Do you need to get up earlier? Do you need to go to bed earlier? Do you need to back off this relationship? Do you need to exercise more? Do you need to focus more on your health? Are you stressing out? Do you need to meditate? You need to step back out of the game and take note of your life. Take a mental note, physical note of what's going on. Why are you so stressed? Why did you make that bad decision? Why did you make that purchase? Was that an emotional purchase? Was that a social purchase? Or was that a purchase where you want to be validated? Well, why did you do that? Why did you choose this person? Hold on, guys. So guys, so that's the easiest way to give yourself a diagnosis. That's why when the mechanic want to know, like, what are you hearing? He need to put himself in your shoes to understand what is wrong with the car when you take your car to the mechanic. What noise is it making? Sometimes the mechanic can diagnose your vehicle by the description that you give. He said, oh yeah, that's oh yeah, that's just that's the belt. The squeaking noise, yeah, that's just the belt. The grinding, yeah, that's just the brakes. You need some new brakes, yeah. He take a look at it, yeah, you need new brakes. Sometimes the mechanic can diagnose the vehicle by the symptoms. that you describe. But other times, the mechanic has to drive the car. He has to get in the game and actually drive the car to feel what you feel and to hear what you hear. Because sometimes things happen in your life don't happen often enough for you to make a decision. It's just like a car. Sometimes the car may do something weird or make a strange sound at certain points, certain times. Maybe when it rains, maybe when you turn to right, maybe when you turn left, maybe when you're braking hard, maybe when you're braking soft, maybe when you're speeding up. It depends. Maybe we're going over a bump. It depends. Same thing with your life. Certain things happen at different points and times, but it don't happen frequent enough for you to analyze and make a diagnosis about why did that just happen? Why did I just respond that way? Why did I just overreact this way? What triggered, that's the word, what triggered the response? Same thing in the car. What is triggering your car to perform this way or that way? Sometimes the mechanic have to drive the car. Sometimes he can observe or listen to what you hear. That is life, guys. That is life. The mechanic is the observer, is the coach. Sometimes you need an observant. Sometimes you have to be the observant. Sometimes you got to be paying attention and watching. But the moral to the story is, I'm about to end the video. The moral to the story is, guys, you can't be so busy in trying to satisfy the matrix. Everything that's here is going to be here. You're not going to get everything done. You're not going to win all the games. You're not going to be perfect. But if you want to decompress, have less stress, get your health and your mind in order so you won't end up with cancer and you won't end up sick by high blood pressure and all kinds of diseases, you have to be an observant of your life also. You got to be the coach and take notes. You may need to get an assistant coach to help you out. You know, a team have several coaches and assistants. Why you think that is? Because they need help, because you need more than one eyes. You need more, pairs of eyes. You need a lot of eyes to pay attention. See? So, so that's it, guys. I hope that helped you understand that being observant is sometimes the best position to be in the game of life. At certain points of your life, being an observant is the best position to be in. Because whether you know it or not, that's a position. The coach, that is a position, is a very important position. And the coach takes responsibility of the faults of the team. The coach, he have to own it. You can't blame the players, so you're the coach. So that means you have to manage the players. If the players are not playing right, you got to give them the direction that they need so they can improve their performance. You are the coach. You have to bear all of the responsibility. When the team is not playing and performing as expected, the owner, he chastises the coach. He get rid of the coach. He don't chastise and get rid of the players unless it's recommended by the coach and the coach is doing good, but this player right here is just not giving his all. But for the most part, the coach is the one that get the talking to by the owner. Okay, guys, until next time, guys, keep your life clean, keep your mind clean, keep your body clean, keep your home clean, keep your car clean, guys, and download and deploy your anti-mind virus software. Debug and unplug from the matrix, guys. Drink plenty of fresh spring water to flush out the toxins, the chemicals, and the poisons that's in your food supply. Guys, you are being poisoned with the chemicals that's in the food and the drugs that's in the food and the additives and the preservatives that's in the food, and you are poisoning your children when you feed them Pop-Tarts, cereal, cookies, and ice creams, pastries, and garbage. You are poisoning your children when you feed them McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, In-N-Out Burgers, Five Guys. All toxic, guys. It's garbage. So, guys, until next time, Contraband 777, I'm signing off. Now go and observe yourself. Peace.